A man chooses and a slave obeys. Isn't that right, Hanse? Slave. Hanse. Also known
You would
as
know better than me.
Hansi Boy. Made it just in time to join our stream. Little Hanse.
I see you all left the other game in abject failure.
Actually, Bubbles didn't show up.
No?
Coward. He was too scared.
Is that the reason, or did he just not get back to you?
I mean, he messaged me back. He just never responded further. So he was a coward, as they are called. A cowardly bub. Courage the cowardly bub. Now let's see how badly streaming this breaks it. It only goes downhill after that normally. Continue. My god. Welcome to the stream, Genghis Prawn, Prophet of Ashut, Murlk, and Mach 20. Bubbly Squeaks. Bubbly Boo is not here. Bubbly Boo has betrayed us, chat.
I'm pretty sure at this point he'd be in bed,
Yes,
normally,
he's-
even if he did show up.
Fat little body is probably sleeping.
Memory serves, you just killed Andrew Ryan and basically put Frank Fontaine in the driver's seat of Rapture.
Now it's time for us to kick his ass out of the driver's seat of Rapture.
Oh. Do more than kicking if I remember the ending of this game, right?
Frank Fontaine isn't, like, bad, honestly, but it probably would have been better to actually build up Andrew Ryan as the main antagonist rather than Frank, because Frank kind of sucks.
The thing is, they do kind of hint that Frank Fontaine's still around. But it's just one of those things where it's like, it just seems kind of like such a waste of a good antagonist.
Could it only be supplanted by a really uninteresting one?
Basically just someone who's like, I'm competent at subverting people. Well, I guess specifically organizations.
I've got the screen flash every time you get hit. A really annoying function. Oh my god. Of course I'd finger twitch. At the most opportune of times. On the right side, we're almost done with the game.
I mean, there's a bit left. Not much, but still, you know, enough.
Not enough to warrant much more, which is good. Because BioShock 1 is, gameplay-wise, pretty dated.
Yeah, CT, that's honestly the issue. Fontaine's fine, but Andrew Ryan was just way more interesting. Because Andrew Ryan was ideologically motivated, whereas Fontaine is just like, huh, this is a good opportunity. Nothing more to it, really.
You can run, but we'll find you. We run this place from tits to...
Actually, if I remember right, the gun we want to use isn't any of those. It's actually the crossbow. It's the only worthwhile gun now at this point.
Crossbow is very ammo efficient.
Enemies at this point are so absurdly spongy that they're no longer, like, workable with the other weapons.
I think Merrick is making fun of some of the antagonist choices in some of the Far Cry games.
They're just jokes. Ah, the W key being locked forward.
Oh yeah, that's right. You had that issue before.
Now it's switched to the D key.
Mach 20, if I remember right, Kibs has not devoured any little sister. Fun bug?
Trying to fix it.
Yep, I know.
That's annoying.
And keep in mind, when he was using the revolver to kill one of those things, it took like what?
30
6 bullets?
With armor piercing.
Yeah. Versus one of these. A bullet.
What is that there?
Yeah.
I had thought I stepped the parasite.
That's quite a little monster Fontaine's dug up. When she does speak, which is almost a never, her accent is thick and grating. Her hair is filthy and she seems to wear the same mustard stain jumper day after day. But I've got to hand it to Frank. Tenenbaum is the old-timer diamond in the rough. No formal training, no experience.
Fuck.
But put her in front of a gene sequence and she's Mozart at
Making
housecourt.
it worse for yourself.
Bienvenido al amo Anito. No dinero, no cambias, señor.
Wow.
No dinero, no ammo.
Some might even argue hashtag rude.
That's it, kid. You're busto. My new friends will catch up with you soon. Kid. I hope they make it quick.
He doesn't. He's just saying it.
We're not gonna let. But by God, we're gonna try.
Oh.
Eep.
Bang.
Annoying. Streamlabs is being retarded. There we go.
Nice.
Now we finish the fight. Like it's a Halo game, ooh ooh.
Pretty sure Master Chief running down here would be pretty terrifying for the residents.
Bobos!
Mr. Bubble! No!
Too late, Mr. Bubbles is dead.
No! Thank you. Thank you.
Hey. Donka.
Smarter than Einstein. Stronger than Hercules. And lights a fire with a snap of his finger. Are you as good as my daddy, mister? Not if you don't visit the Gatherer's Garden, you aren't. Smart daddies get spliced at the garden.
Engineering tonic. Why not?
Ah, Sonic Kill, you're forgetting though. Doom Guy fights demons. Well, these people are, using drugs, definitively not demons.
No damage.
Not Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
The smuggler is the friend of the
Well, that didn't kill him, but it got fucking close. See, the blurry
Basically,
screen is so bad in this game. Archaic. It doesn't make it difficult to fight. It just makes it difficult to see. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Listen to me.
Are you serious? I don't know. Felt like it hit. That one definitely did.
Oh no, Sonic Killer. Chief was initially like trained and raised to fight other people. Just happened to fight the Covenant first.
Spartans are meant to deal with the insurgents.
Mm-hmm. He clarified using an asterisk at least in the games. Actually, no. If you're willing to look at the new ones, he fought other Spartans.
Also, Doom guy's kind of ruined. The new Doom games are awful.
2016 was fine, but
It was okay.
here's the thing: it didn't outstay its welcome, which is honestly a rare thing these days.
It got close, though. Because the gameplay loop of Doom 2016 is running circles. Which is, fucking boring. Another one of those overrated games, I suppose. But normies eat up anything. It's
like
mainstream
the,
gaming for you in a nutshell.
Oh, it's honestly entertainment. It's like the line at the end of the Prestige when the assistant, or what was it? God's sake, I forget the main character's name, but his assistant is talking to someone, and he's like, "People come to a show and they want to be fooled."
Oh, for fuck's sake. No.
Alright. Marok says, speaking of Caleb, Blood 1 stream win.
We already did that.
No, there's your answer. And yeah, Sonic Killer, this conversation does come up occasionally, every now and then.
It's just an interesting point of contention.
I don't like this any more than you do, kid. But you gotta understand where I'm coming from. I got 12 years down here. Big investment. Man can't walk away from a long con like that.
The Squealy Kitty says Blood 2 stream win.
No.
They said you didn't.
Annoying eyes.
You break the rules. You pay the price.
The second act of this game's a bit of a drag. But we'll get through
We
it.
haven't even got to the most annoying part of it yet.
I know.
Damn breath.
I know. Oh, what?
You don't know.
I swear. I
This
swear.
is the one downside of the crossbow.
Making it worse.
The projectile,
It doesn't actually go where the crosshair is.
yeah. Squealy Kitty's trying to argue that his name's not Squealy anymore.
You know, squealy.
You're forgetting Reguline. I'm a mod. I can change it if I want to. He's like, no.
Too young to die.
Too young to be Squealy.
No one's too young to squeal, boy.
Fact.
Okay, what's this cord stuck on? Everything's all fucking janky. Alright, tell you what. You and you are being unplugged. Because neither of you, have any purpose being plugged into that anymore. Now that I've set up my new work computer. With its own desk. Untangle these cords. Temporarily, you'll be plugged in like this. For the sake of my own fucking sanity and my own convenience. Mouse is actually getting... Tension was tight because I had moved some stuff and it was preventing it from moving anymore.
Yeah. That's one thing that gets kind of annoying with cord stuff is that, well, that can happen.
I prefer
Squeaky
corded
is
over
upset.
wireless though, because I don't
I
like
do as
batteries.
well. I get the appeal of wireless. And like when I'm at work, I don't mind like Bluetooth headphones. But other than that, I prefer wired.
We can see you, you know.
Squealy Kitty thinks he has bite.
We're gonna die a couple times.
I mean, so long as you have the like reconstitution machine thing, it doesn't really matter.
Oh. Go. We'll get on via attrition. Oh, we're gonna die again. In relative short order. Oh, fuck.
Almost got him killed.
Yeah, pretty much.
One more shot will do it.
I'm ready for dream time, Mr. Goody.
No, you're not. That's good.
No! No, no!
As you give her a fever.
Thank you.
Now, where's the fucking thing? Stupid game. Bam.
Remember at your... what are you trying to find?
One of the places where they drop off the presents.
Ah, okay.
Attention! Any public congregation of more than 4 persons is considered an actionable offense.
If you actually are, like, care heavily about gaming, wired is always going to be better. Because there's less chance of input lag. Even though it's actually relatively minor.
Like if you're being super like anal about keeping track of it, yeah.
Dude, they're dead, bro. I killed them all. I mean, killed them, I mean liberated them.
You killed the slug. There.
Hands up!
Don't be annoying. No one likes an annoying enemy.
You know, and if I remember right, there are some like medical stations around here, but they're kind of far
Oh,
apart.
fuck. They respawned? Mildly annoying.
I don't remember enemies necessarily respawning.
I mean, they always respawn. But that was just so quick. Means they're all back.
Hey there, fellas. You know that 9 out of 10 ladies prefer the athletic man? Why stay on the sidelines? With a new sports
For God's sake.
Come visit us at the Met Fast. Be to our tribe. You'll appreciate the difference. She will too.
Some glue never hurt nobody hands.
One wonders why glue was on a hanged man. And then one thought, doesn't matter.
Does it really matter?
I hear your wings flapping in my home. Flip, flap, flip, flap.
Oh, this is him.
Flap. Come into the light, little moth. Come in.
And
Good kitty.
Meow. And since you did not kill him, you should be able to get access to the last upgrade station. I think it's up the stairs right there. Through the door.
I see you're still testing your wings, little moth. Stay and enjoy the dance, if you wish. But don't dare rattle their rhythm.
I can't remember at this point if you like mess with the piano, if you can screw yourself out of getting it or not.
Which I'm not gonna do it. Ah! Ah!
Hey.
The question is, where is the upgrade station needs? Where
Oh,
is it hiding?
Should be right behind that door. And up the stairs.
He's lied to me.
Did you have to get him to come down? I don't. I remember up there is where the station is. I just don't remember exactly.
Maybe I did have to kill him.
No, no, no. You definitively wanted to keep him alive. Because if I remember right, what you needed to do is you needed him to be alive because he spawns up there. Or something like that. Yes, this is why. Because you needed him to come down to open the door. That's why.
I'm Sander fucking Coward!
I'm Sander fucking Coward!
Kills me to turn my fist to, but business is business. Don't let it get you down. Won't make a difference when this whole place is fish food.
There we go.
So, what do you want your last upgrade to be?
Probably that. Yeah, you fulfilled your usefulness to me. You're Sander fucking Cohen.
Before you leave, take a picture of him.
He's fitting. He's waving. Hello.
Alright.
Irony.
As I mentioned in the other stream, that should get you an achievement. But I don't remember if you had to do it the first time you met him in person.
I just got the achievement.
Oh, you did? Okay, I didn't see it pop up. Draconis, he has not nom-nommed any of the little sisters. And if you're doing a non-Adam focused playthrough, honestly, saving them gives you more resources. If you want a plasmid playthrough, then yeah, you'll get more Adam if you deal with eating them.
Come back when you get some money, buddy.
These weapons all suck. I don't know why I
They
bother
really
using
do at
them.
this point.
Like, the sponge factor is awful in this game. This is basically what the Infinite ran into, which is just overly spongy enemies.
What you think? Florence Nightingale, huh? That'll all come crashing down for you can say canned tomatoes. I've seen good bunko, and I've seen great bunko. But when you waltz through Rapture and World War II without even a scratch, you got more than leprechauns watching over you.
What is that? Who said that?
That's who said that. You dumb fuck.
Hugo says that sparing them gives you more Adam in the long run. It's
does.
funny, because we've had people in the chat say the exact opposite. Or sorry, not the exact opposite, that's not necessarily true. But you can eat some of them, but still get those rewards.
Just give it some time. Just give it time.
If you don't plan on doing hacking, you can do that one.
Fontaine's become some kind of boogeyman in Rapture. That myth gives him power. But peel back Flim Flam and a humbug, he's just another con man. And like all con men, he worries he'll end up on the wrong side of grift. That's why he commissioned a lot 192. The antidote to the mental control plasmid. Fontaine said I better not tell anybody about the antidote. Not even Tenenbaum. And Suchong is inclined to listen.
Chong is
I
inclined.
knew there was something to that. Always secret when with Suchong, always secret. He must
Ah,
have his
fuck.
192 in his lab near Apollo Square. I once stole a dose from the specialized
It's
lab.
annoying how fast that rocket thing fires.
So
Should use my plasmid to catch it, but like, fuck, it's still ridiculous.
I knew what Lot 192 was for, but if Suchong was doing something in secret, on this I keep my eye.
Who's there?
Yeah, Sonic Killer, they did try to advertise to the COD crowd for Infinite.
Oh my god. Fuck.
Dog you gotta put down breaks your heart.
Beep boop man.
He's got a gun! He's got a gun! This isn't over!
The shark is a value, Hanse.
Yeah.
Welcome to the shark is a value.
When it was done with Culpepper, I left her as she was in the bathroom. I seen she had a blanket half knitted by her bed. It was nice, you know, black and red, real pretty. So I took it, so I could, you know, have somebody finish it, so it could be of use to someone. It just didn't seem right to leave it lying there all by itself.
The little blanket was for a little kid. Andrew Ryan's kid, if I remember right.
I don't remember. Number one delinquent was scared of this game when he was a kid. I can see why someone would be scared of this game, especially if they're young.
Cry babies, I tell you.
I don't think you could shoot that. I think that's glass. Nice. Hey, I think it's the woman he was talking about in that little audio log.
She's a little dead.
There's a crab in the tub with her.
First.
Draconis is like, I liked Infinity.
There's actually a lot of nice things about Infinity. But the issue is it's plagued with bad gameplay and a particularly weak ending. But ignoring those things and setting those things aside, it often gets a lot more flack than it's duly deserved. We'll get to that game.
Yeah, and Infinite, not Infinity, but we both knew what you were talking about.
Unfortunately, I think the enemies...
Donald93 says Five Nights at Freddy's.
Cringe.
BioShock Infinite was the worst case I've ever had of a reverse nostalgia trip, says Sonic Killer.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Reverse nostalgia trip.
I don't think you might know what the word nostalgia means, but brush that aside.
That's why I was like, just
Lockdown.
confused at that wording, just reverse nostalgia trip.
They're all lightning based, so I can't stun them. Oh damn, dead kids.
Just a few.
That's pretty base game.
Actually has kid corpses. Even says corpses when you hover over him.
Speak up.
It doesn't say kid corpse. It just says corpse.
No, that's what I was saying. It just says corpse when you hover over them.
They drank poison, if I had to guess.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, poison
Yeah,
bottle.
actually, I was gonna say, actually, no, with that right there, yes, it was definitely poison.
Ryan's flesh and blood. Why'd I go to the trouble? Otherwise, you'd have been cut in two by the first security bot you crossed paths with. But not Ryan. He made it so his security would recognize his genetic structure. With half his genes, you ain't immune, but you got just enough to throw their metallic mooks off their game.
We're Ryan's son.
Not exactly.
Why he couldn't kill us though?
I mean, to be fair, if you're not using the ammo for it, like, it's not that big a waste.
Two is definitely next. I do want to get to two. Mostly because I want to remember if the gameplay holds up to my memory. I like one story more, though. One has my favorite story. Two has the best
Better
gameplay. Three has really good art direction. But it's sad because I wish there was more Rapture. Because 3 does have Rapture in it, but, you know, it's not
Only
really
for, like, a very small amount of time.
the 2 expansion packs. Like, that's it.
Well, also in the base game mode. made Tilted, if I
Yeah,
remember
but that doesn't
right.
count. The expansions are.
Yeah,
At least
yeah,
you
if
get to
you're
see
talking,
Cohen
like-
and stuff like that.
Yeah, if you're talking proper Sea Rapture, yes, the expansion.
See, more Rapture from Infinite would have been great.
Because it was Rapture before the fall, which made it interesting. Or on the cusp of falling. It's something like that. I forget the exact details. I think the trick is to just not be too close to them when you use the telekinesis.
Who is that?
Go ahead, throw it. What?
Yep. You pulled something off.
I don't know how long it's taking. Honestly, the only weapon that's gonna kill this guy is gonna be this. That's the
And
worst.
this will do it. It just takes forever.
It's not like this. I'm your best.
Boop boop. It's just a 2D background.
It is.
The multiverse was bad. That is probably the worst part about Infinite. Second
Yes.
only to the gameplay. Because the gameplay is fucking awful. It's actually the worst. God, it's bad.
Because this is one thing I do remember about Infinite. The multiverse is like, oh, every single other conceivable version of Comstock is going to be evil, so we have to kill him before he could potentially ever get to that point.
It's
But
so
literally by the universe or the theory they're citing, that's physically impossible because some of the Comstocks
Wait, hold
didn't do
on.
what he did.
Spooky crowd when you could be getting the gravy from any dish he chooses is beyond the understanding of this paparazzi. Even reset the door code to 5744. Maybe to be double sure that beanpole don't sprout up in his yard again.
5744. I think that's a down down there.
Adam's the ultimate score, kid. No more grifts, no more scams. A monopoly on Adam makes Standard Oil look like the Piggly Wiggly. All that's left is burying the bodies. And when they're already 6 miles under the Atlantic, you've got one hell of a head start.
Don't you disrespect me!
Don't want to miss. The missing would be bad.
Boex says multiverse and time travel are the tools of hack writers.
What was the password? 4577, I think.
Yeah, 5-4 something.
Right.
There she was in the bathroom.
Oh, fuck.
I seen she had a blanket half knitted by her bed. It was nice, you know, black and red, real pretty.
Hey, you already read that, though.
So I took it, so I could, you know, have somebody finish it, so it could be of use to someone. It just didn't seem right.
Thought it was so. I thought 1 was the last one.
4571. That's definitely not it.
Or was it 5-4? 5471?
I'd rather not keep guessing.
I think this is a specific number, I'm guessing, not just random. Alright. Just look up the last
How do you
thing
open
you
this
got.
stupid fucking thing? Radio messages. Olympus Heights, Apollo Square. I think that's where we are.
Paparazzi.
Looks like things have gone
5744. Didn't I press that?
Alright.
Little German beanhole. Why a guy like Fontaine would
Oh no, I think you did it the other way around. I think you did 4457 or something like that.
Please don't talk about numbers while I'm typing this.
Paparazzi. Even reset the door code to 5744.
Do I want to take that yet?
To be double sure that
I think you can just save right now if you want to make sure you're not screwing yourself.
They say to save one life is to save the world entire. I made a place for the children here, but it is you who are their savior. Will you stop here? Or will you deliver them from this terrible city at long last?
You can't take it from me!
Service these things. You saved my kid. Huh? What?
Turret. Man, you can see the influence of System Shock so bad, though. Like, very.
You really can, can't you? Now that you actually played it.
Like, it's so heavily inspired. Somebody really liked System Shock when they were making this game.
I mean, to be fair, like, when it's working, System Shock is not a bad game.
I'm gonna miss this place. Rapture was a candy store for a guy like me. Guys who thought they knew it all, dames who thought they'd seen it all. Give me a smart mark over a dumb one every time. These sad saps. They come to Rapture thinking they're gonna be captains of industry. But they all forget that somebody's gotta scrub the toilets. What an angle they gave me. I hand these mugs a cot and a bowl of soup, and they give me their lives. Who needs an army when I got Fontaine's home for the poor?
Yep, and actual genuine issue with Andrew Ryan's overall view of what he wanted Rapture to be.
Everyone will be, you know, innovative. Problem is, not everybody can be. Some people.
There's only so many positions.
Even so, like, not everybody has what it takes.
Because you could have the idea, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be a good businessman about it.
Doesn't mean you have a good idea. You might have bad ideas. The success isn't a binary system like Andrew Ryan was saying it was. He's like, oh, you know, you just gotta try and you'll succeed at the sweat of your brow by pulling on the chain. It's not so simple. That's a very simplistic way of looking at a very complicated problem. You can't just tug on the chain and win. Doesn't even work that way in like real life. You can't just try and succeed. That's not
Sometimes, as much as people hate to hear it, you just need to get lucky.
Not even get lucky. You might not simply be able to. You might simply be not creative enough. You might not have what it takes. A lot of things are learned skills, but there's certain things like innovation and those kinds of ideas that not everyone can actually come up with. Like, can I come up with like a fusion reactor tomorrow? No. If I tried, maybe, but the odds are very against me. I might work my entire life and still never succeed because I simply don't have what it takes. Howie. Howie.
Yes, the compound is taking hold. The effects of the mental suggestion are now gone, but there will certainly be side effects.
Like fucking randomly switching your plasmids every so often. Well, actually, it's a set interval of time, but it's still irritating.
192 has reorganized your entire plasmid structure. I should have known you would need a larger dosage. You will have to locate another dosage to fully remove the effects.
Fun, engaging drug play.
Now go find Suchan's lab in Artemis Suite. In there, no doubt there will be more of this Lot 192.
Game, please stop.
For me, this is the most annoying part of this section. The randomly changing plasmids.
Oh, the leg. Spongy enemies, not good gameplay. This is where BioShock 1, for me, yeah, I remember this too. Like, Andrew Ryan was the peak of the game, everything else was a straight downward fucking spiral.
Yep. Hands down the worst part of the game right here.
If nothing does damage, like, fuck. It's actually annoying. The game's ugly is really starting to shine. Oops, was that the way I was supposed to go? I have no fucking idea. Maybe. It would be a little bit short if it stopped after Andrew Ryan, but honestly, it would probably be for the better that it had like an ending chapter there. Like about
if they wanted to basically have more gameplay, they should have
fuck.
extended the time it takes to get to Ryan.
Yes. Like, honestly, you should kill Fontaine before you get to Ryan. Like, you should find that out first.
And, Michael, honestly, I don't agree that I think Fontaine's a good character. Like, he's a simple and straightforward character, but it's like, just because he sees Rapture for what it can be, or at least Adam for what it can be, like, it doesn't necessarily make him a good character. It's just, this is what he wants and he's going to do it.
Oh.
Hey,
Put him where I can.
Oh, Georgius Rex, you're actually misremembering then. Fontaine is actively trying to kill you.
Yeah, no, he wants you dead. He's trying to cover up loose ends.
Yeah, there's no walking away. He literally even said it a little bit ago. It's like, after 12 years of this long con, he's making sure he's coming out on top.
And only he's gonna come out of Rapture. Like, he is hell-bent on killing everyone.
Michael, I actually wouldn't say that he's a product of Ryan's society, because he came from the outside.
No, he came with the outside with the idea of sabotaging the whole thing as a whole.
He's just an opportunist. That's what he is.
Ryan's society would have collapsed regardless, because the problem is his own convictions. Like, his own idealism, he would, like, Ryan is a good character, but Ryan's good character also is demonstrated by the fact that even
his major flaw.
He isn't even able to do the things he preaches.
Because what happens in the end? Extreme, like, from his, like, worldview, regulations on society.
I came down here, but my God, I had no idea. There's armed men all over the place. I saw a woman climb over the fence trying to escape. One of Ryan's guards pointed at her, and she lit on fire. Just like that. What's happening here?
No, that's stupid. Alright, so let's see. We need to go to the...
Michael, let me put it to you this way. The way you're making it sound as if Fontaine is a product of Ryan's society when he's not.
Based on Fontaine's entries, he had nothing to do with it. His goal was always a con man.
Yeah, as multiple characters have pointed out, he's always been a con man.
From the very beginning.
Donald 93, if that's the case, then that might explain why Ryan thought your character was initially a CIA person. I had to read out what he said specifically. He says, in the novel for this game, it is hinted that Fontaine worked for the CIA to try to ruin Ryan's dream of rapture. Fontaine sought rapture and took advantage of it once in the city.
Yeah, but he's not working for the CIA here. Honestly, when it comes to the books and video game, you have to separate the media. As somebody who's read a fair view of novelizations of video game material, like, they're normally separate. They're also normally, I might be wrong about this, they're normally written while the game's in development and while these ideas aren't actually finished. Shut up.
Reguline, as to Fontaine saying that Fontaine isn't even Fontaine.
Adam improved every aspect of
Well,
man
continue in a
except
second.
his character. Perhaps there is a plasmid that can grow the spirit. Perhaps in your DNA, the secret lies.
Also, if that were true, that
Send
kind
a
of
little
undermines
one
the
with
entire
some
point, in my
goodies
opinion, of
to
the
help
story.
ease your burden.
Where the central focus is the fact that Ryan is not the man he thinks he is. Like, he's not as principled and, you know, refined as a person. Because honestly, it's absurd to think that anyone would. When push came to shove, he cheated.
But Reguline, as to Fontaine saying that Fontaine isn't even Fontaine, he's more just saying that as a lifelong con man, even that persona isn't fully honest. At least that's how I always interpreted that.
It's too dangerous to re-engineer your plasmids in the state Fontaine has put you in. You'll just have to make do with what you have.
I bribed one of the gorillas at the gate to let me in. It's awful in here. To my right, I can see a dead woman lying in the street. Everybody just walking by her like she isn't there. But I noticed something spray painted everywhere. Atlas lives. I don't know what it means, but something tells me it's important to these people.
I know what that is, game. But let me interact with it.
No, that's what the audio log was saying. That because of how unstable your plasmid DNA structure is right now, you can't tinker with it because it's always shifting, right? So if they let you change it, that kind of defeats the purpose of this part of the narrative. Okay, Michael, if you were just talking about just having that type of character for this, then I can get where you're coming from. It's just I don't think the game necessarily supports that.
Yeah, who cares? Now, moving on to more important topics, like how annoying this fucking mechanic is. Christ. Oh man, I remember it was bad, but I didn't remember it being this bad.
Oh, I actually do remember it being this bad.
Oh. Answer. There's no point fighting.
I do remember it being this bad.
There's no point healing.
As I remember, I would actively wait for the plasmids to shift before starting fights, because it was just that bad.
drill.
Protector system. Plasmid lot 255.
It is.
Dr. Suchong. Client Ryan Industries. Very frustrating day. I can't seem to get the damn big daddies to imprint on the little brats. The protection bond is just not forming.
Papa Suchong?
Now you are having freedom. Suchong's drugs should have no hold
Good.
on you. Take the bathysphere to Point Prometheus.
That's over. Alright, the worst section's finally over.
That's And Sam Panda, no, Fontaine is not an accelerationist, he's just an opportunist. He does not have a political bent to him.
I do not like it. Alright, let's see. Yes, that'll protect me. Now, that's enough talking about weird, crappy, gay-ass ideologies. He's gonna put me to fucking sleep. We're gonna talk about why that was fucking awful. And whose fucking cunting idea was that? Honestly, it is a terrible idea. Have the player's ability to shift. Taking away control from the player is one of those things you do that's extremely taboo in design. And if you do it, you should have a fucking good reason for doing it. Now, fortunately, it's not the longest section in the world. Assuming you don't procrastinate. If you procrastinate, that could last for fucking ever.
I remember waiting entire plasmid cycles to get the exact plasmid I wanted for specific encounters.
I hate this. Flushing toilet. Somebody had to put the poo down the sink.
Yeah, actually, that section was exactly as terrible as I remember it being.
Oh my god. You know what? You have not enough health. Man, you go through the fucking steel tip bows really fast. If I hit them with that, does it do any damage? It does a little. Not a lot. Oh,
Still probably faster than most other guns. But yeah, now if you want to mess with your plasmids, you should be able to.
what now?
Sonic Killer, I do not know how you got through this game without using the crossbow.
Easy would do it.
I send you flame!
Mach 20 asks, do big daddies get coffee when their little sisters are away before you grab them?
You'd hope so.
He cited that he played the game on normal. Yeah, I don't know how you, like, didn't use the crossbow then. Because at this point in the game, a lot of the enemies are massive ammo sinks.
Man. Environmental damage is trash in this game. Fuck. That's just a bad enemy.
Using the shotgun, which ideally should be good at this range, and it's like, nah.
Suffers from video game shotgun problems, and also suffers from the fact that bad balancing.
Researched everything, hacked everything. I mean, alright. Normal isn't terrible when it comes to the resources, so I guess you could do that if you're hacking literally everything.
Shotgun has no weight. no weight to it.
Oh, and what was your reward for killing them? Like $1, some caffeine.
This is a problem, sadly, that's going to persist throughout the entire franchise, and if I remember right, 2 suffers from this as well, but if I remember right, not to the same degree. But I might be wrong. It could actually just be just as bad. Infinite compounds this issue by even being worse than this, though. Because I remember in Infinite, like, they really just soaked up bullets as if they were nothing.
I remember the Patriot, like, mechanical things being so terrible.
That is the one reason why we'll be playing all of them on normal, save for Infinite. I'll be dumping Infinite down to easy, because I just do not want to play with spongy enemies. I hate the fact that it's like, oh, you got this like cool carbine like rifle thing or semi-automatic rifle that does a lot of damage in the beginning, and then like you're shooting them in the head like 8 times. I remember playing it on hard. Oh god, they're so bad. Like you just empty like magazine after magazine. This is already really bad, but this is worse than Infinite. God, Infinite was so spongy.
I wore it for you, Father. It's what you like.
I heard that.
This is not fun gameplay. When your shotgun feels like it's literally the most worthless gun in the game. Game was fine up until like the late game stage. Hey, I'm sure you did on easy, Sonic. I'm not saying I doubt you. If you play on easy, you probably don't have that much hard of a time. But if you're actually talking about normal, I know you're flat out lying. Because Bubbles and I have both played that game, and we can definitely attest to it being not the case. Yeah, no, I don't believe you, dude. Sorry. Alright, let's see. We got some fucking dudes killed. Now we gotta kill him, because if we kill him... Not in the middle of the combat game.
Believe they're worth a nickel.
Yeah, no, Sonic. I'm not buying it. Now, let's see. We need to check down here. I mean, we could go in here. Might as fucking well. Honestly, it's gonna be more of an ammo expenditure than anything else.
I always get concerned one of those things is just going to bug and not open up.
I mean, it's entirely fucking possible.
What's that? Can't see you in the city.
Keep crying, little bitch.
I can't see you, but he does.
Game's looking painful at this point. That's because it is. Like, I've snapped all the snappies I can, and buffed all the damage output I can for the guns.
Issue is, it's just that bad.
Yup. Remarkably bad.
Clinical trial protector system. Pledge Midland 255.
Oh god.
Client Ryan Industries. Very frustrating day. I can't seem to get the damn big daddies to imprint on the little brats. Protection bond is just another form of get away. Maybe if I modify the genetic sequence. Sure. Sequence to allow for. Get away, you filthy little shit! What? What are you doing? Get it back! Get back!
Looks like they imprinted. Ha 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 ha.
They did.
Mr. B.
That checks on a killer. Dro did go burr.
Now, more importantly,
Thank you for helping me.
we have gotten more Adam.
And you could actually mess with your blacksmiths
Hope
again.
your rivers are to blood.
Damn, I love how many bullets his head eats.
Georgius Rex is just like Bubs took out Suchong.
Bubbles had
Damn.
enough of him.
What you like?
I'm gonna be a star.
Oh, in regards to Infinite, Michael? Yeah, I actually kind of agree.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't feel like it was overly, like,
I heard that.
it felt appropriate for the time period they were trying to portray. But it's been a long time since I played it, so I guess we'll see when we get there. If my memory holds up.
The one thing I like about Infinite's commentary on it isn't the fact that, you know, the end message, because in the beginning it's like, oh, you know, throw the baseball at the mixed couple, and like, oh shit, that's pretty on the
Spicy.
nose. It's actually almost too on the nose, a little bit too lazy there, but whatever, it gets the point done. It's a good selling point too, because spicy takes like that always generate sales. But the thing is, they don't let you actually make the decision. They wussed out there, which I think is really weak on their part. But again, it wasn't entirely the point. The point of that decision wasn't to actually throw the ball. It was to basically show and illustrate later that when the revolutionaries started, like when the black people rose up, that even the white
The
people
Vox Populi.
yeah, Vox Populi, even the white people that helped them got thrown out of the bus and killed by the minorities. Because the thing is, they reached the same extremist out point. Actually, no, they went even further to almost like genocidal.
It's, honestly, from what I remember, it's very similar to what happened in Haiti.
Where it's like, at first they had some sort of justification to it, then they went too far. Beyond too far.
Father, why have you forsaken me?
Basically showing that everyone in that city at that time was racist.
Well, it's not even just, it's not showing that everyone is. It's showing that given enough time or enough things, that circumstances, that anybody can become that very same monster. That racism isn't color bound, which is a concept that our world still has a hard time dealing with. It was an interesting portrayal. Not a lot of people grasped the full concept and kind of went over people's heads, but, you know, whatever. That's not out of the ordinary.
Call it.
And the gameplay has gotten real stale now. And she eats a fucking bear, an entire drum to the
Whole
face.
drum egg, yeah.
Because originally you're like, oh, the Vox Populi are like our friends. No, they're
No, they're
not. They're just as bad as Comstock, if not equally. Like, they're equally so. That's one thing that's nice. They're equally evil. I feel like the more I explore, the more I waste resources, the less I actually gain. I feel like I would gain more by just ending the game. But I'll continue to explore as we go. Because there might be squeakers.
Or audio logs. That's honestly what I expect to be left at this point.
Yep. God, that's just not fun. Oh, I hate those things so much. Nice.
Yeah, Draconis, that's kind of what Kibs was getting at, is that they all, because of the situation, ended up being extreme.
They all became the same. It was an example of basically the horseshoe theory, that no matter if you go too far in any which direction, you end up at the same point. Oh, wrong button.
Not quite horseshoe theory, but we get what you're saying.
No, shush.
Atlas is the longest con of all. Ryan wanted Frank Fontaine dead. I just gave him what he wanted. As Atlas, I got a new face, a clean record, and a fresh start. Now, it's time to take back Rapture.
He'll be so pleased.
Oh, Mrs. McClintock! What are you doing here? Let me just turn this off.
That's retarded.
The audio log?
Yes.
Eh.
They're trying to convey the thing, but it's just not.
The issue is, at this point, like, it's already out of the bag. It's like, yes, we know that Fontaine and Atlas are the same person now.
Game's like, but by the way, Fontaine, it's like, I know.
If you, like, were able to go out of your way to find this before the reveal, that could be something.
I don't think you can. This area's locked.
No, I'm saying if they did that. Then that audio log would have a lot more meaning.
Yeah, I wouldn't even lock a lower reveal behind, like, tech. Like, I would lock hints, but that's too on the nose. That just simply tells us who he is. Yeah, I'm looking for new diaries.
The people here have grown to trust me. Ryan's mistress, and still they take me in. They finally brought me to Atlas. Without him, the people of Palo Square would give up. I asked him if he was going to lead the people in some kind of uprising against Ryan. He sighed and said, I am not a liberator. Liberators do not exist. These people will liberate themselves. I thought Andrew Ryan was a great man.
That's cringe.
You broke the spell! But laying all your chips on Mother Goose, it's not like you never been double-crossed before. You know what I'm saying? Hoof it to Point Prometheus. We'll discuss this like men. You, me, the submarine topside, and more at him than you can possibly imagine.
Huh, I wonder if he's being genuine in his offer.
Come where I can see you.
He's a really good written character, man. Don't you understand? He's very interesting. He's totally not just the con man.
He's literally just trying to get you to, like, turn your back to him. That's all he's trying to do.
He's like, I'm literally, my character consists of, I am con man. Like, yes, we know, game. We know he's a con man. Game's like, he's a con man. It's like, I get it, game. You're a con man.
Have you considered the fact? Con man.
I don't care what ending I get anymore. He's just a con man. You know, I'm gonna con man you out of your ending. Oh. I think you mean Aerith, Draconis Combine. I am not a character. Oh man, it looks bad.
What is this you wait for? Go and get this idiot!
Oh no. He slowed me down. Oh no. I don't care.
I think the game expected you to wait.
I mean, if he was actually smart, like he'd set a booby trap in this thing, and I'd come through here, and
it would just blow up the waterway, yeah.
And then that'd be over. I'd be dead, crushed by the pressure.
He even said it himself. It's like, we're already like however many miles beneath the surface of the ocean. Good place to bury someone.
Yeah, why not actually, you know, bury me? All I'd have to do is flood, like, the building accesses to get in, and I'd be fucked.
You keep on coming, and Raptor's a fish tank.
You already said you wanted to make it a fish tank. That's not a threat.
Yeah, the game kind of forgot about that.
I need a moment for thinking.
I mean, maybe.
Of course. This will be no problem.
Might have to use every ammo weapon thing I got, so at the end. I don't know how these games go. I do like the Art Deco nature of Rapture. It's quite kawaii. Kawaii.
Yeah, the direction or art direction of Rapture is always good. Ah, yes, this part.
Sound like, and even smell like one.
Oh, one arm piercing bullet.
We bred little ones to increase the certain smell, pheromone. This is not like what's on aftershave. You'll need 3 industrial applications of this stuff, and then the little ones will be drawn to you like a bee to honey. You'll have to gather 3 pheromones here, so that you smell disgusting. Just like a big daddy.
I think there was another turret. He's like, you don't fracking share.
And them hands.
I already used it.
Where do you think you're going? You need to become a big daddy before you are able to draw out the little ones.
No.
And so then here we will sit for the rest of our days until Kibs decides we need to become a big daddy.
You pushed me too far, kid. When you're cold and stiff, I'm gonna go over to Mother Goose's house, and I'm gonna take it apart, piece by piece, and
More turrets?
by brat.
Reload animation. Took a sweet time.
Shadow Warriors wondering if we're going to get 24 days of Squeakmas again this year.
24 days of Squeakmas. Hopefully it'll be more this time. I don't know an artist fast enough to produce enough art for that many days. But yes. 24 days of Squeakmas. Now we can hop up on.
I think you have to hop into the right one. I suppose you can do it there.
Machine.
Why are you dragging out your treatment? I don't want to hurt you.
Donald says, if I recall, the developers in a interview said they used New York as a source of inspiration for Rapture.
Yep, you can tell.
Why the little ones are drawn to the smell of those pheromones is beyond anything I can understand.
Probably buy stuff. Oh, we need, you know, our peelers hands, our peelers.
If I remember right, you need to hop over from the second floor to get to some of these doors. I think there might be something behind the bed. You have to go along the wall though to see it.
Fuck. Spam trap bolts. Calm down. We'll be dead soon. Oh, I killed myself by accident. No, it won't be ham and jammies, it'll be ham and Kibs. Oh, the problem is it's so far away, they probably respawn enemies, and I hate that.
That little sister, the voice actor, was really into it.
Don't respawn enemies so fucking much, game. It's just a resource sink. It makes me not want to engage in combat at all. Now that I know that it's pointless. Oh shit.
Maybe he won't think you're the one who did it. Kibs is like, you know better.
I know better now. Oh, for fuck's
Locked
sake.
into your own trap.
I guess it was just the wind.
We got
Alright, some of these little paintings on the little sister's walls are actually kind of
Oh,
disturbing.
the spawniness of the enemies is absolutely driving me up the wall. It's killed the game for me. It's absolutely killed my desire to be alive.
Look, after this little bit, the game will be over.
I'll be so mad if the other one does this. Okay, where's the store? Well, that's not fucking around looking for it. It's in the other room, isn't it? Where's the upstairs? Fucking hate this.
You're playing a bad hand, kid. You're just too spliced to smell it. Roll on back to Mother Goose now, or evidence gonna go busto.
That's not here. Game. Write better. Write better game.
Here is where you'll be finding the voice box to have sound like one of those big daddies.
Ah, fun and engaging. Come around. I wish to not go that way. I've also changed my mind again. You will find that I'm very indecisive in that regard.
Who is that? I can control myself. I can.
He's gonna be into electricity because he's happy. I got game.
Who was that? Nurse? Disease!
I wish it would end. Let's see.
Pilot, admit Fontaine showed some foresight when he built up the plasmid business. But the man really never understood science. Hiding those little girls beneath a bushel. I've just seen the preliminary design work on the new plasmid machines, and they're exactly what I wanted. Mark my words. Presented properly, those...
Look around you, kid. You think two-bit heroics count for a thing in this pit?
Oh my god.
Staring down the puke stain of Ryan's busted dream. You think there's something worth saving down here? Then you deserve to gargle in the city.
Game. Game. Thank you, game. Let's see.
I found her that way. That's all you got?
What? I can't move when... Oh my god, that's actually terrible game.
It is.
I'm gonna die. Did I not clean that area? There you go. Goddess cringe, Andrew Ryan probably. Yes.
I doubt he would actually say that. He would probably be even more radical about his response.
Oh my fuck. You ruined my tramps. You dumb motherfucker.
I don't think they care.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, Mr. Bubbles.
Why won't you move, Mr. Bubbles?
Because Bubbles needed to go to heaven.
Damn.
No! No! No!
Sonic Killer, I do not know what products Kibs is using.
More importantly, we have rescued a child, and we still need to find a place to buy stuff.
I think that one you can use the shock power to open.
Is it this one? Yes, you're right. We can indeed open sesame. Oh, found a bot shutdown panel. I don't know why I shot that. But I
That
did.
open the door.
More stuff. The game will end soon. It'll be a wonderful fucking thing, won't it?
Turn around. There's a shut-off thing in that room
yep.
you just opened.
Come on.
You have to open it again.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god. That's not the... I thought it was F3, it's F1.
Right there. You just passed it.
That door just opened without me having to shock it. Nice. Pretty wet in here.
True.
Oh fuck, finger twitch. There is
So there's something like in here
shop.
you need to activate.
There might be. Not to my knowledge, not yet at least.
Eh.
This is a friend of the parasite. Don't be a friend of Ash.
I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
That's nice. Shadow Warrior's wondering if you played Dishonored.
Yep. I think I beat the second one as well.
No, he's wondering if he said, or asking, play Dishonored next for a change of pace. That's what he's more. That's his direct comment.
Hell nah. We binge. Dishonored's fun, but it's a very much a different style of game. A game in which you're supposed to kill every single human being that you can come across. It's like, what the fuck, Kib? It's like murder all of them. Ah, this upgrade always looks stupid.
It did. It's like, that's gonna throw off the weight of the gun.
Oh, fuck. I mean, that's all these upgrades. "13 murder bullets."
I tried to help, but sometimes I make mistakes.
Sometimes I make mistakes.
It's a perfectly normal procedure.
A perfectly normal procedure.
Still my favorite quote. Rude.
Not that. We need to go find the stoy. Ah, fuck, wrong bullets. Wasted. He's dead. Ticking sound.
Oh my goodness. I just realized that sound reminds me of something and I can't unhear it.
What?
That flipping sound you hear? That's the same sound in Minecraft for flipping a switch.
No way. It's a stock sound.
Ryan sent over extra munitions. He must have suspected trouble. I will lock them up near the protector labs and set the code to 1921. I don't expect we'll ever be needing them, though. Once Big Daddy is ready, nobody cross the Big Daddy.
What we do? What the fuck is that noise?
I don't know.
Turning yourself into one of those tin men is a two-way street. The crowd's holding auditions for the Frankenstein parade, and you're first in line.
You were alarm tiles? Never. I'd rather die.
One down, 2 steps to go. Now, you need only to be finding the bodysuit and the pheromones from the other lab. What you wait for? Engraved invitation.
Whoa, load.
I can say this now, since all the audio logs have stopped going, in regards to you, or I should say specifically in response to that tonic, a man chooses, a slave does pipe puzzles.
Cancer.
They're not even that bad. Annoying, yes, I'm not going to dispute that.
They're bad enough to make me not want to engage with it. So let's see.
I think that's all you needed to do for this area was getting the voice
Yeah,
change.
I think so, but I thought there was a store here. No, it's out here. Yep. Mm-hmm. There it is.
Sonic Killer is like, no, Minecraft sounds different. Thing is, it's close enough. that you will now hear the sound of flipping switches.
I hate life. I hate everything. See, System Shock 2 is better designed for those little things, because they last like longer in System Shock 2 by and large. But here's the thing: you have a actually decent window of reaction time. The System Shock devs outplayed these guys.
System Shock 2's the camera reaction time is like 5-6 seconds. Somewhere around there.
Like how the pipe puzzles broke up with the combat. Oh god, no. There's a very bad obsession in design with like, in order to make the players who have retarded attention spans break up the flow of the combat, we're gonna insert game puzzles. And it's like, okay, what are the puzzles? Oh, they're one of the worst puzzles in the fucking game. They're fucking timed pipe puzzles. This game is notorious for them. They're remarkably bad. I'm starting to suspect your bad taste, my friend. Now let's see. We need more stuff, such as, do we have any more powerful spells?
Like which ones would you use to even want to spend them on?
No, I think I maxed out the electricity one. Electricity one's always been my favorite.
Electricity one is the strongest one. Health is always good.
Max out our ability to cash spells and whatnot.
The plasma is just nice because it means you don't have to keep going back to the stations to swap them out. Shadow Warrior, Kibs has actually said that he doesn't necessarily care for the setting of Metro.
Nope. Not very interested in Russia. Not to say it's a bad game, it's just the setting's not interesting. In fact, I'm sure it's a really good game. The little bit I played of it looked like it was pretty competent. However, I have zero interest in the setting. Hello. Oh god damn it, I think we accidentally... Yeah, we backed up into the room and that triggered that. Man. They really wanted to drag out the playtime, did they?
For this part, yeah, it definitely felt like it.
The booth, I was sure the booth would be here.
He pooped.
Boom.
God damn it. The big daddy boots need to be shipped to here, not the damn library. What kind of idiot is just Ryan hiring nowadays? This kind of bullshit never happened on the Fontaine. Fontaine is dead. Bad for Fontaine. Good for Suchong. Play hard to get for a bit. Mr. Ryan get hungry for me. Daddy mom gone, Fontaine gone. Suchong only one who know all about little sister. Like I said, it is very good for Suchong.
Suchong boy, happy
If
boy.
I remember, you can actually get the boots early if you know about you have to go back to the library, but I don't quite remember.
You invent. I'll invent some stuff. Apples could be useful if you run into anything else. Explosive buckshot, always good. Bullets, never hurts. Did you love or hate the Souls games? Oh, it's no secret I loathe them. Not because they're bad in terms of like art direction. The art direction's astoundingly good. Well, not 2. I've looked at 2's art. 2's art sucks ass. But 3's
Oh, not just that. If you look at the actual layout of the map, it physically doesn't make sense.
2's I've heard just flat out bad across the board. But no, I actually share Bubble's sentiment. Originally, I wasn't of the opinion about Bubble's sentiment about the combat system, but I realized that it's actually really bad. And honestly, one of the things that happens with games like that is what's annoying about that game, right, is when you try to have a discussion about it, you run into the I'm already laughing just thinking about it. You run into the meme problem where anytime you try to raise any point of contention or criticism of, which is generally valid or, you know, debatable, regardless, he's always immediately shot down because the people immediately just get super hyper defensive. They get super hyper defensive over the game, like blindly so. And so there's no point having an actual conversation about the game because the fandom is literally brain dead. They're too obsessed over like games journos, and I don't know why. Games journos are retarded and should simply just be ignored. The fact that people constantly watch them, I don't even know. And honestly, games journos, I give partial blame for this. If they weren't so goddamn stupid, then maybe people would actually listen to criticism about the game, but no. I just find it extremely boring and disinteresting. The problem I have is the unbelievably sluggish controls, and actually just generally just bad controls. Unresponsive controls aren't a feature in my mind, they're a problem.
One does not build cities if one is guided by doubt. But can one govern in absolute certainty? I know that my beliefs have elevated me just as I know that the things I have rejected would have destroyed me. But the city, it's collapsing before my... Have I become so convinced by my own beliefs that I have stopped seeing the truth?
Yes, you have.
But Atlas is out there, and he aims to destroy me and to destroy my city.
Also true.
The question is to surrender. I will not question.
That is the problem, though.
Well, the thing is, on that, he was actually correct.
He stopped questioning when he should have kept questioning.
Oh no, I was saying in regards to the Atlas question. Like, he was 100% right on that.
Oh, Atlas wanted to destroy the city, aka Fontaine, because he never cared about the city. The whole idea of this society disinterested him. His only goal is, you know, self-gain.
Yeah. Yeah, say what you will about Brian. He did care about the city because he built it.
It was his legacy. He was invested, so of course he cared.
Kibs, what's your opinion on the Splinter Cell series?
Kind of cute, but I wish I'd played more of them. I've only played a handful of their titles. I think by a handful, I mean one.
I've played, I think, one way back when, but I haven't really touched the series.
Maybe something can be done, but the little sisters seem to like order. Now we have to find the recruits. You become Big Daddy. It's a one-way street. But Ryan says don't worry. Recruits will be no problem. That's Ryan. He's a good guy. Fontaine's scary son of a bitch. But Ryan cheap son of bitch. You can no reuse protector suit. Take a man, graft the skin and organs straight into suit. Otherwise, your suit not work. Ryan say Big Daddy too expensive. Ryan can go suck a egg.
Poor Ryan. He's a cheap boy. Sekiro. Sekiro is a better game because the combat controls are a lot more responsive, which is a positive point towards Sekiro. But my point of issue with those style of games is when you swing a sword, right? This is something that we've actually done several thousand times while working on our indie game, because our game has, you know, that kind of combat. If it takes you fucking like 3 or 4 seconds to swing a sword, you're dead. You died ages ago. Like, he's already moved on to the next combatant. You died. You died. You're done. You're done. You're dead. And that is the issue. It's just not very interesting. When it comes to hack and slash games, I prefer games that are actually responsive. Whether it's the Total Warrior series, whether it's the Devil May Cry series, where the combat is actually fluid and responsive. It's still not very believable. It's very actiony, very over the top, but the combat systems are responsive. And when you swing a sword, you swing a sword. Oh yeah, it's one of these, like, puzzles. Is that what I'm supposed to do?
I don't remember what you're supposed to do for... Actually, no, turn it off. Try to hop on there and then walk down, like to the left or right.
I don't think that leads anywhere.
That's why I said to the left or right. Okay, then I might be remembering a different area then.
I like the idea of the Splinter Cell series. We really should play them. Find the pieces of the Big Daddy suit.
Yep.
Look around you. There's nothing to see. Rapture's a mausoleum, a goddamn cemetery funhouse. And you and the crowd, it's just ghosts. Just a matter of time till you realize it.
I must become the Big Daddy.
The big bonk.
Ah, there's Sue.
This is where you find bodies.
You know, you should be thanking me. I brought you here. I showed you who you are. Nobody never told you nothing but lies till I come along.
But you technically also lied.
That is good. We
Not
will
a very
make this
good.
testing Frankenstein
I mean-
out of you yet. There is helmet and pair of boots, and we will be, how you say, in the business.
It's funny because if you look at those suits, right? They have arms, right? So they should be covering like that part of your body.
They should, but let's... You know they were lazy, okay? Like, this isn't even a squeaker. Listen, calm down, monster. It's fine. You just need to go a little
Monster,
bit forward.
don't you mean fellow brother in arms?
Now, I've reduced the amount of places I can hide. Whoa, no reason to overreact there, bro. Just calm the fuck down. You
Cash me throwing a proximity mine.
God, not that ability.
Could be dead.
Please, get up! No, no, no!
Well, when it comes to Dark Souls 3, I didn't like Dark Souls 3 either. Dark Souls 3 was not any better, really, in my mind. There were some improvements, but by and large, it's just not a very... I just walked into a beam.
Mine.
Please be careful.
Off the top of my head, the big thing they touched on, or touched up with 3, was the magic system.
If people like 3 or 2 or 1 or whatever, that's fine. I don't really give a shit. I just find them to be bad games. I don't think they're fun in the slightest. But if you like them, you like them. Good for you. Let's see, let's see. Where's Colonel? Who's a little handsy boy? No. 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 That one's actually good. Leave that in there. They're not for everyone. No, they're not. This has nothing to do with the difficulty. It just has everything to do with I just don't like that style of gameplay. I like my weapons to be responsive. When my weapon takes forever to swing, I don't like it. If you've seen when we streamed Monster Hunter, I had the same exact issues with Monster Hunter as I did with all the other ones. However, I didn't mind Monster Hunter as much because it had co-op. But the issue is, even Bubbles didn't like the system and he didn't want to deal with it. Oh my god! Okay.
Yep, if you can't get behind that system, then yeah, it's gonna be a terrible game.
You're not gonna like it. If you like it, okay, cool.
I remember.
It's like shitting on games to
one...
trigger people sometimes, though.
Yes, I know. That's why explicitly, when you put that opinion out on Twitter, I responded the way I did.
You knew it. You knew. But that's, I know you knew, but a lot of people did.
To be fair, I did put the video because I know you got you always get the chuckle when you see that stupid fondue ad. To be fair, it's a great ad.
I don't really understand what this does.
Cleaning? I don't know.
Maybe.
Reguline is wondering what weapon you used in Monster Hunter.
Don't remember. I played it a couple times. But
only thing
not
I remember about the weapon system for that game is that one of like the developers, like, or I should say more specific, like one of the developers responsible for like the weapons in general, like his favorite weapon is the like sword axe, which is why that one tends to be better.
Oh no.
But
to heal because healing will just be a waste of resources. It'll punish me for trying to fight. Did I finish that area? I don't even know.
You got the bodysuit, which is... Oh, hey. So you should be good for that area.
Oh my god, get the fuck out of my way.
I heard it.
God damn it. What the hell is with this thing?
Ah.
I swear to god, like it just doesn't hit. What? Did you? Okay, that was a bug. I'm serious. Like, if the weapon model didn't obscure so much of the screen, maybe it wouldn't be so bad, but like... Still.
Finally. Dead.
No, I don't want it. The game's basically over. Game.
Don't forget the other stuff in the teddy bear.
What other stuff means? I got it all.
Well, the teddy bear was still glowing, so... Gummy Bear retracted his super chat. Felt the message anyway.
I must buy everything. I thought this one was gross. It honestly looks fucking painful.
It really does, because when you see like there's actual like holes in the skin for the bees to crawl in and out of, it's like ew, ew.
That's inspired by bot flies.
Yep.
Quite unsettling.
Disgusting little fucking creatures.
Oh, oh, the bees are absolutely useless.
No, the issue is the bees are mechanically a dot. Like, see, like, they almost killed him. It's just like...
You failed me, bees. You failed me. I had to do it. I don't even know which ways I haven't done anymore.
You need to find, what was it, the helmet and the gloves?
Yep. Or boots.
Oh yeah, no. You need to go to the library for the boots.
Right up to here with that fucking bullshitty body things.
You have some money.
Gummy Bear donates £2 to retract a message. God damn it, Gummy Bear. He then donates £5 to say Splinter Conviction has cool co-op campaign, and I reacted it because I said the wrong game. Okay.
You know what you also could have done, Gummy Bear? You could have just said after the super chat, oh hey, by the way, I meant this game.
He didn't have to donate.
Super chatting.
Don't have to donate for that, by the way. We all make mistakes. I don't want to feel like I'm penny and diamond people.
Nickel and diming people, you stupid muppet.
Penny and diming, because, you know, the economy is so good that pennies and dimes are worth more. What about nickels then? What about nickels?
Yeah, Donald, the bee plasmid can be useful if you're willing to stun them.
Used that wrong bullet type.
If you're willing to stun them with the lightning. But honestly, I don't find the bees to be worth it.
They're a cool idea. God damn it! Now, stupid chat, I hate you. Now you make me want to play Dishonored because there was like some cool powers in that with rats or something, or I don't know, rats.
Yeah.
Were like boots.
Oh, that's right. You get stompy sounds now.
You must go back to failsafe armored escort and find helmet. Now. Schnell. No time.
Failsafe armored escorts.
Where you gonna go? Your life? Your family? They're a fairy tale, kid. No more real than something you read about in the Saturday Evening Post. Poor bastard. A motherless freak. Whipped up in a half-baked science experiment.
Actually, wasn't I in here?
Look on the floor. Go back out.
How come both doors open? That's the weirdest thing. That must be a bug.
Future armor. Okay, you're in the right area, so yeah, turn around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was wanting to check. Squealy Kitty was invested enough to go to see what weapons you used.
What, Monster Hunter or DMC?
Monster Hunter.
Who cares about that? Why don't you watch the DMC Let's Play? Fuck you. Actually, don't watch the originals. I actually don't like the originals. It's from the era.
Don't reg you on your herd and watch the originals. They're the superior ones.
Just watch the latest DMC game. That was kind of fun.
Don't do it, Squealy Kitty, or I'll ban you from the channel.
It's like, I can't have you know the secrets, Squealy Kitty. You know too much. It's like, meow. He meows desperately as he's bred. Yeah, I don't want to be bred though. That's the spirit.
He just goes, meow, I already did.
Oh, nice. There's stuff.
I'd turn tail if I were you, kid. Ain't nothing here for you but tears.
I don't know. I think a lot of helmets.
Ah, now I feel retarded.
Look at you. We will make Big Daddy out of you yet, I think.
Hey, Kibs, notice you're still wearing the turtleneck.
I know.
Go to the Little Wonders Educational Facility.
Oh no, I forgot this part. The fucking escort.
Yeah, I remember the last section of the game sucked. That's all I remember, though.
You know the best part is? Your FOV is now permanently reduced until the end of the game.
I know, right?
Has Mother Goose really got her hooks into you? You can knock Ryan all you want, but the old man will be
Hand you over to this Mexican man.
To be fair, the Mexican man would not be silenced.
He's like, "Rah, rah, rah," and it's like Mexican man's like, "Be quiet, amigo." Like, oh god. Who would win? Virgin Fontaine or Chad Mexican man? Who just wants to sell an amigo some fucking bullets?
Considering the Mexican is selling bullets, I'm going to assume the Mexican.
Yeah.
You have money.
Wolfenbach donates 50D. Donkey Kong say, will you be playing Phasmophobia again anytime in the future? Or are you done with it? I intend to. I'm not gonna let them pussy out that easy. Fuck no.
Biggest issue, just from kind of listening to it when I was at work, was just down to the fact that the mechanics are kind of...
I mean, I didn't want to do the
opaque.
tutorial because I knew it would be. I thought it would be funnier. And Arch agreed, but then Arch is like, I'm gonna get super mad about not understanding how to game the game. I'm like, Arch! That's because you haven't done the tutorial!
You were kind of getting the hang of it near the end, but then it's like, Disco's like, I'm getting tired, and I have...
Yep. Thing is, we'll figure it out. Don't need to be glum. I don't even like scary games. I actually hate them. Where'd I go
Mr.
here?
Personality says, Hanse, you have to be the 4th person on Kibs Ghost game. And the FOE gets better the longer you have the helmet on. You see, you say that, or is it just you're getting used to that FOV? And the thing is, if Kibs wanted me to do that, wouldn't necessarily be opposed, but he better be willing to pay my day's wage.
Where's the pheromones produced at?
Did you already get the pheromones?
No.
Oh no, that's right, you picked up 2 of the 3. It should be in this area.
Oh, it's in here?
I know why it has to be children, but why just girls? This I cannot determine why, but I know it is so.
Oh my god, that's so annoying.
One less bathroom to build into the orphanage.
Well.
It is amazing to watch the effect of Adam on their small bodies. Their own cells replaced by the new stems the instant they are damaged.
How do I escape? Oh, there you go.
Just say, probably the door.
It is a shame you could not do the same thing to an adult. There would be quite a market for a man you could not kill.
Oh, that time to destroy is so fucking abysmal. God. They really should have been more inspired by System Shock too, I think. Come on. Reload.
You can see that the little ghosts were inspired by the remnants from the R-grade cyber rig.
Yep. I mean, honestly, this game takes so much influence from BioShock, it's almost criminal. Like, it actually made me lose respect for this game a little bit, but I'm not surprised. Because a lot of these ideas aren't that innovative or interesting because they just took them from somebody who's better. It actually gained me a lot of respect for System Shock, though, for being so pioneering. I still like BioShock, but I don't think I'll look at it the same way.
Go see discount System Shock.
See, when they die on one shot, it makes me happy. Can you do that? Well, you try. Oh my god. Fucking Christ. It just annoys me now. Annoying little bastard. There we go. Pinky.
Yes. Now this is a big daddy. Are you ready? Now go to the little sister vent by the proving grounds.
I've got rapture now. I've got the atom now. You think that pill
Oh my god, Fontaine, shut the fuck up. He has a tendency to just ramble too much, which makes everything he says have too much or too little meaning. Like, he's got some points to
Because
it.
it just seems like he's just barking.
Yeah, he's like, brr, 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 brr,
There's
versus
little
Ryan.
bite to it when he's just... when Ryan spoke, he had a reason for speaking.
Yep.
You need to bring them out of hiding and then they'll let you in the door. Go on, hit the vent with your wrench. Und bitte. It would mean very much to me if you will be gentle with the girls. Ein kleines Mädchen.
Don't freaking see Nancy at me. Oh, mate. Oh, there's a fucking
Wolfenbach is just like, oh god, this part.
We're almost done.
Everyone remembers this part.
Wait, no, let me back through. Maybe there's something I can buy that'll make my life easier. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. How the fuck do I go?
It's three things: free markets, free will, and free men.
Destroy the giants, says Reggie Squeak.
Atlas is a friend.
Damn.
Be a friend of Atlas.
Escort missions.
And yeah, Genghis, I legitimately would not be surprised if some of the people who made System Shock 2 worked on BioShock.
Well, that makes me lose respect for the System Shock 2 devs now. Means they're so creative with the bankrupt, they just rehash the same ideas.
To be fair, that doesn't necessarily mean that the ones who were inventive in System Shock 2 were the same ones who worked on it here.
Yeah, fuck it. Only do it with fucking one little health thingy. We're basically dead. No, wrong button! Floaty shells first. Alright, time to get this shithole over with. We're gonna put those in our game book, and we're gonna make you playtest them, you little shits. He's like, no, Boog, don't worry. I told, there's a simple solution. If you really have to do an escort mission, simply have it so that one character isn't killable, okay, or needs to not die. Alright, fair. And make it so that the player controls them. Having them controlled by an NPC is what makes it cancer. Well, one of the things. Still gonna suck, though.
Yeah, hurry up, Bubbles.
Continue to monologue at me, bad guy. Actually, he
Bubbles,
does
hurry
give
up.
some reveals, so.
No, like, right there, that's fine. It's like, a lot of the other times, it just feels like he's just rambling.
He is, he's like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah." It's like, okay, say something interesting.
Yeah, hurry up, Bubbles. Kill him. Kill him, Mr. B.
He died.
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes.
I really wound you up with that wife and child bit. Oh, me poor Moira. Me wee baby Patrick. Maybe one day I'll get me a real family. They play well with the suckers.
Sometimes I have.
Or Frank. He assumes I care.
Hurry! Hurry, Mr. Bubbles!
I did it to protect you, child. That's why I fired a grenade launcher at you. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Time to go, Mr. B.
Oh, God help me. I'm so bored, fuck.
There's the first. No, that's the first corpse.
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see the
First corpse is at the bend.
dancing in the sky.
If I remember right, I think the camera is not going to get angry at you.
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B.
Well,
Angels don't wait.
because if
for
that
slowpokes.
camera's there, it would have called security on the splicers coming in.
Oh, so they don't attack me anymore?
No, because remember, you're wearing a full, like, Big Daddy suit.
Hurry, Mr. B.
And it's specifically for this area.
Dancing in the
Look
sky.
at them. Even though they are physically free as they need to gather, Su Chung's mental conditioning still holds them to their terrible task. For sins such as this, they can never atone.
Time to go, Mr. B. This angel looks like it's dancing. I see you, Mr. B. Hop up, Mr. B. No time to wait.
Child.
It looks sad, Mr. B. Who's that? I like it. No, child. It makes me special.
Notice how your hand's actually clipping through the the helmet on the right.
Yep.
Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting.
All around, Kib, our familiar faces. Bubbles. Oh, jeez.
Hurry, Mr. B. Angels are waiting for our kisses.
That's fucking weird, boy, but alright. Oh, man. Oh, boy.
I could see Bub's little sister saying that.
We need a little Bubette.
No time to wait.
Lolly Bubette, win.
Floating in the air.
Dancing in the sky.
I'm one of you now.
Time to go, Mr. B.
Next one's right there.
Oh, it's not the worst so far, but it is kind of boring.
Out! Success in their harvesting will draw the attention of this slicer.
Hurry, hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
Mr. Bibbles. There's Michael Shields. Why is your profile black, Michael Shields? What are you hiding?
Actually, it's like my skin color.
Oh shit. Angel. Ah, we're using the wrong type of bullets. Oh.
This angel looks like divine. Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait for slowpokes.
So we'll leave that thing running.
5, 6, 7, 8. It was pretty crazy. Time to go, Mr. B.
Oh my god, child! No!
Hurry, Mr. B.
You must have accidentally hit the turret.
Flamethrower children.
That was there.
Oh my god. Game.
Protect the women. They are not longer infused with Adam. They are as vulnerable as any child. If a little one falls, you can call for another at the vent.
That's fucking hilarious.
You just no. There's turn around. There's a vent right there. Oh no. Do you have to go back to the beginning for that?
Oh my fuck. Next one to the meat grinder. Let's go, child. We're doing this to protect you or something. I don't believe you. The last one's dead because of this.
Not gonna lie, Tenenbaum, kinda chill, all things considered. Since her character is all about, it's like, I want to save the kids.
Sending
Seems
them
kinda
to their
chill.
fucking deaths. Oh my god, you have to redo that? No, no. That's so fucking... Oh, thank god. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, sweet Jesus. I was about ready to launch into a tirade.
It's a fake out. It's like...
Oh, thank god. Oh, just keep running, little child. See that little syringe? No reason that's there. No reason. Stuff the other little girl in that. So I have to call another one through there? She has to crawl past her dead sister. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
I'm ready for dream time, Mr. B.
Ignore the lies of Atlas and his parasites.
Hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
Alright, the turrets just kill little sister. So I don't want to deal with little turrets. Oh, so these things don't help me.
Go. You had to hack them, I think, then.
Don't know what I was thinking. Never spliced up once the whole time I was down here in this aquarium. Figured it was bad to mix business with pleasure, but woo! To get all the nose candy and floor polish I've been wasting time with, this stuff is the mother's milk.
You're not shooting me now. Oh my fuck. That pisses me off.
Something will draw the attention of this splicer.
So much game. So much. Got it.
Dancing. I like it.
Come on, reload. Come on, come on.
This angel looks like it's
Escort missions are fun and stuff. We're putting so many of these in our games. I swear to God, I'm gonna find contrived reasons to stuff them in. Like, be like, does it make sense why are we escorting to the boss we're supposed to fight to the next room? Cause fuck you, that's why. Lol, look, she's fucking dead, dude.
She did.
What a loser. Alright, come on, dipshit, let's go. Next one to the meat grinder, let's go. Go over there, your comrade is, harvest the stuff off your dead comrade. Use little girl as shield. Little girl is expendable. Really? Why are we gonna fight each other? Game, do you even have a reason for this? No. Other Big Daddies don't fight each other. But for some reason, we're gonna fight now?
It's because he knows that you're fake or something.
Lol. Loser.
Better for the girl to be with you. Better with you than alone. Alone in the crawling darkness.
Hey, come little shit. Christ.
Hurry, Mr. B.
She's coming.
Only
You just know
the
they have
little
to
ones
walk.
can open these doors.
Dancing in the
You must protect them.
Don't be a slowpoke, Mr. B. Angels don't wait
Yeah,
for
Bubs,
slow
why are you going slow?
Little chunky Bubs. Fat and slow. Oh, come on.
Time to go, Mr. B. Hurry, Mr. B.
That might be plenty for the wicked scrubs and the pencil pushers, but I need more. More! I want to splice till there ain't nothing left to splice with!
Fontaine is nearby. You are reaching close now.
Welcome to the circus of...
Bienvenido al amo Anito! Yo dinero, yo amo! Yo dinero!
No ammo. Heat.
You should get some dinero.
No time to
I did it.
There! You must use the needle of the little sister to drain Fontaine of his Adam. It is the only way to defeat him. Fontaine waits above. There will be no going back from here. Make sure you are ready to face him before moving on.
But what if chat's fault? Chat's like, what? You can't blame Kib. Grab the child seeking missile. And so it begins, the battle with the most disappointing boss, if I remember right. Yeah, Fontaine was disappointing. Like, I remember everybody talking about how disappointing it was, too.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, like, you fight him and it's like, so this is it.
I remember when me and the crowd put you in that sub. You were no more than 2. You were my ace in the hole, but you were also the closest thing I ever had to a son. And that's why this hurts. Betrayal, kid. Life ain't strictly business.
You see, that might carry some weight, except we've seen how Fontaine treats anyone around him.
Yeah, so, like, they've already done a good job of making his character not even remote. He's just a generic villain.
Man, look at this guy.
Go! Go now! Hit it with the needle!
I will say, the one thing with the design of the character for this boss fight, it very much looks like the kind of like ideal bronze character that.
That's what they're going for, like Golden Age.
Yeah.
I paid good money for you. And this is what I get?
Lost
You
his
think
cock.
I'm alone in this world? I got more than enough moms to watch my back while they're in charge. Need a minute. Then I'm gonna cut you into bits.
Yeah, for a very brutal cutscene.
I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up and had tattooed inside your head. Now, if you don't call that family, I don't know what is. And now,
A very brutal cutscene when you actually think about it.
It's super lame though.
Oh, it is. It's just that little bit at the end where it's like, kill him!
They offered you this city. And you refused it. And what did you do instead?
Loaded to heaven.
What I've come to expect of you. You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance. A chance to learn. To find love. To live. And in the end, what was your reward? You never said. But I think I know. A family.
Damn, they would never write this in modern day.
Nope.
They're all
And
married.
if you did the evil ending, a nuclear submarine from the US comes and splicers attack it, taking it over.
It's got good music. This one's one of the good tracks, but the audio quality is abysmal here.
Yeah.
He's got braking going on, like. I don't care. Now, we did it. We beat the game. Wheel. W-O-W. W-O-W, chat. W-O-W. Wheel. Wow, chat. Are you impressed with the game? Additional content.
I don't remember doing any of these.
Definitely.
Didn't personally care to.
Nope. Those kind of bonus content for the BioShock games kind of always like, me? No, thanks. That's BioShock 1. By and large, fun little game that has lots of problems because 2K didn't really fix a lot. The remaster is deeply flawed, but it is better than the original. And it definitely brings to light a lot of the archaic decisions that they had. Flawed game, but a good game. Flawed, but good. Flawed, but good. It is a shame. A shame that they... Actually, you know what? No, maybe it's a good thing, actually. Maybe it's a good thing BioShock died. Maybe it's a good thing Infinite did kill the franchise. Because maybe it didn't need to be a franchise.
Yeah, before it got too kind of corrupted just by the, but we gotta make next game because it's a big product.
No, the FOB didn't get better over time.
Yeah, all that happened, Mr. Personality, is for the final fight, they basically removed the helmet FOV reduction. So it didn't slightly increase over time.
But that is BioShock. BioShock is a game.
It is.
But you think Infinite had problems? Imagine what Infinite 2 would have had. Oh boy. Infinite is deeply flawed. It gets a lot more hate than I think it deserves, but it's not a good sequel. And it's certainly not a good sequel to the BioShock series at all. But that is a thing we'll get to in due time, I think. However, we're going to wrap up today's stream here, because I think that was more than a bonus stream. And I just kind of wanted to power through BioShock, because honestly,
there wasn't much left, but there was a little bit left.
With Andrew Ryan out of the way, there's nothing really interesting anymore. Like, you had generic villain man, Fontaine, who's like, I'm bad, kid, I'm bad. And then they try to do, like, this, like, the writing just fell off a fucking cliff.
It's like, you're basically family. It's like, dude, you treated everyone close to you like disposable pawns.
Not like disposable pawns, but, like, his whole, like, oh, you were son to me angle didn't work because, like, it had no build-up and it just felt like a throwaway line. Which, honestly, it was a throwaway line.
Blade just says Italian man bad. Damn.
Damn, true. I'm gonna hang out in the Discord for a bit, so if you want to pop on over and say hello, come on over to the Discord. It's in the description and the chat, or in the description of the YouTube channel, and it's on down below for the Twitch.
I don't remember you posted it in chat.
Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a game. I don't know what game, but it will be a game. Look forward to a generic stream tomorrow. Goodbye, chat.
Watch product. Get excited for new product and watch it.
I'm trying to end the stream. Also, thanks for all the supers, guys. Appreciate it as always. Have a good night. If I don't see ya. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.